Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some Madden 22 franchise here with the Detroit Lions making their playoff debut under head coach Gumbo Shrimp. Now, this is only season 2, but it is going to be a challenge as we face off against the Carolina Panthers, who still have a pretty decent roster. Their quarterback is still Sam Darnold. I'm surprised I haven't got rid of him yet. But we are going to be guaranteeing the win. Coach Gumbo Shrimp, he's a man of high stature. He keeps himself to a high standard. But as you can see, Sam Darnold's still their quarterback. He's not the best quarterback. He's only the 38th ranked quarterback in the entire league. That's not even in a top 32 starting quarterbacks. And I don't think all those quarterbacks are even starting. So we'll have to just see how he plays throughout this game. And here is their star player. He has X Factor. And for good reason, too. Christian McCaffrey. An actually scary individual because he's fast, he can catch, he can juke you. Very scary. And this is the man they drafted, Garrett Wilson. He's improved a lot. Probably might win Rookie of the Year. He's in very close contention for that award. Competing up against very other good talent in the league. So we're just gonna have to see how he plays, because he's probably gonna be their number one target. I can only imagine, because he's 21st ranked receiver in the entire league. That's actually kind of crazy, as he's in his rookie year still. We'll just have to try to lock him up a little bit, and this is another reason why they've made it to the playoffs. 2 stud receivers, DJ Moore and Garrett Wilson. We're going to have to stop these guys. But on the defensive side, they still got Brian Burns and Hassan Reddick. Those are really the only star power they have on defense. Now let's go try to win this playoff game. As here we go, the kicker is set to kick it off, and that is a booming kick to the end zone, and he's going to return it. Number 12 is going to get laid out. And now the Panthers are going to start off with the ball. And let's see how he's done so far, and he's actually had a pretty good season. Yeah, that's pretty good. Compared to Jordan Love, yeah, that's actually pretty good. Jordan Love has about 20-something touchdowns to 20-something picks. Yeah, you can tell that's a problem, as Garrett Wilson told you he's going to be a problem. We need to lock him down. Now, this defense has proven to be one of the best defenses in the entire league. User lurk! Jamie Collins Sr. with the first turnover for the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions defense is not one to laugh at, mainly because of that linebacker. And here comes the offense to try to score. They got off to a great start in good field position, and that's a pretty decent run by DeAndre Swift, gaining actually only about 2 yards. Could have been better, but it also could have been very worse. So, can Jordan Love handle the pressure of Coach guaranteeing the win, which he probably shouldn't have, but Coach Gumbo Shrimp just wants to play it a little cocky, so he just wants to be calling a shot like Babe Ruth. And we got to see if he can actually get it. That is going to be short. Quintez Cephas had to come back to the ball. So here we go. Sam Darnold, last time out, had to throw an interception because Jamie Collins just read it like a book. He read the quarterback's eyes, and he saw a hit. Can he do it again, though? Or will he force a fumble? That's something he's been really good at this season, as that's their #1 target. Christian McCaffrey getting a pretty decent run. Now, later on, they have made their way down the field. They have been driving, and number 45, their backup running back. Actually, I think he's their third string because Chuba Hubbard might be hurt. So anyways, they have been driving down the field, and Christian McCaffrey's back in. They also have Robbie Anderson, who's been doing good, and Garrett Wilson scores. This is something we're going to have to worry about, and it could eventually become a very serious problem if we are not careful. So here comes the offense once again. DeAndre Swift breaking through the tackle for at least 8 yards. He gained about 5 yards after contact. He managed to push the defender far enough for a gain of 8. And here he comes again. He's going to manage to get the first down, powering through the defender once again. He's got 19 yards on 4 rushes. Now, DeAndre Swift has been our #1 target so far. And this defense is exactly where I don't need them to be. And he's actually wide open. I don't know if he gained much though. About 3 yards. Now, I should have checked it down earlier. That should have been thrown way quicker than it was. So we're gonna go back to what we know best, and that's DeAndre Swift running the ball. That's exactly why he's our best player, and that's exactly why we keep feeding him. 5 rushes, 43 yards. Just a second ago, he had 4 rushes for 19 yards. That is about a 30-something yard run. I could very well be wrong, but yes. And as you can see, the Buccaneers have beat the Commanders. But let's continue with our game as Leonard Fournette. He has been a reliable backup, and I have actually been pretty excited about his progress. And he's been a solid #2 running back. We might have to look to improve from there because he's actually getting older. If you can't tell, he's like 28, I believe. I would have to check the age, but I want to try to get younger at running back while still retaining the talent. And if that was only lobbed a little bit further to the outside, that could have possibly been 6. That was actually very close to being an interception, but Jordan Love just a little too inaccurate. They're not putting enough arm strength into that pass. DeAndre Swift still running with the ball, gaining a good amount of yards, enough for us to get a first down. Now it's almost 1st and goal, but not quite. I'm liking what I see. And touchdown, John Ross. John Ross has been a solid receiver. 96 speed, 97 excel. Exactly what I look for in my receiving core, because I like to build around speed. And that's going to be open to Marcus Robinson. We signed him last offseason because he had previously been on the Chiefs, and he had won a Receiver of the Year award. And he certainly has shown signs of that Receiver of the Year quality. But he is actually our #1 receiver on the depth chart. But behind him is the rookie we drafted, Chris Olave. Chris Olave is definitely our #1 receiver, as he is going to catch that one. Did they really not rule it as a touchdown? Nobody touched him. I guess they say he went out to 1, but thought for a second he had a touchdown back there, but yeah, Chris Olave doing really good, and Demarcus Robinson is going to score the first, actually no, the second Lions touchdown of the game. What a play by Demarcus Robinson as our defense just stepping up, and what a catch and throw. That was a laser by Jordan Love. He had to put that exactly in Chris Olave's hands. That was so close to being intercepted. Luckily, it wasn't. And you really gotta love to see it, to be honest. And that's going up. Overthrown by Jordan Love. This could potentially be Jordan Love's last season as starter, and it was his first season as starter. Do we give up on him after one season? And that's user pick number 2. Jamie Collins gets his second interception of the game. He has read the quarterback this entire first half so far, getting him 2 interceptions. Sam Darnold has to pay more attention. But Jordan Love has actually been playing pretty good. And he's actually been playing way better than Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold has already thrown 2 picks. And they've only been able to manage to run the ball on us. And that's because they've got Christian McCaffrey. He's really too good, to be honest. Probably too good for Madden. I don't know. I better be glad he's not on the 49ers in this. Bad read by me. Bad read by me. And also, that's a terrible throw. But we do lead the game so far at halftime with a score of 17-10. They have passed for more yards, but we have managed to actually run for more yards than somehow Christian McCaffrey. Because probably Christian McCaffrey doesn't even get to play out there, but DeAndre Swift putting on some moves, gaining a couple of yards. We do end up getting ball at halftime, after halftime, so that's a great way for us to get the ball rolling early in the second half to potentially increase our lead. And that's a first down run and more by DeAndre Swift. That was a huge gain. He's already at 80 yards. Not even 10 rushes yet, and he's already at 80 yards. Could he go for another 100-yard game? DeAndre Swift surely has shown signs of being one of the best, if not the best, running back in the entire league. And what a throw! And that's going to be caught by rookie receiver Chris Olave. Chris Olave has played really good this season, gaining almost 100 yards, actually every game. And you gotta love to see production from your rookie receiver who you took in, I believe, the top 10 pick. And also, Demarcus Robinson. This is probably the best Lions receiving core we've possibly ever seen on a Lions team, period. In real life, there has never been a better receiving core in the Lions team history, ever. As we see DeAndre Swift, possibly the best Lions, well, besides for Barry Sanders, he is possibly the best, elusive back we've ever had. Besides for Barry Sanders, of course. And number 45, their third string running back, who I think is even a fullback, has 60 yards rushing. They don't even have Christian McCaffrey playing. What bullcrap is this? And obviously they're not going to pass it. Fumble! As always, I forget to record, and we do end up winning 37-24 in a game that really wasn't close. And we need to see who we're going to be facing in the divisional round. The New Orleans Saints, who went 11-6. Quite interesting. So Jameis Winston, and it looks like Alvin Kamara, who's 99 overall, will be facing off against the Detroit Lions in the divisional round next episode. If you have liked the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and even leave a comment down below what you think we should do with Jordan Love. Do you feel he's played good enough to stay as our starter, or should we move on? Peace out.